The following program is brought to you in part by Johnny's Radiator Shop. For auto repair and air conditioning parts to fit everything under the sun, visit johnnysradiatorshop.com. Well, Coach Hembree, let's talk about the Hembree game last week. As you said, a pretty good football team. It was a tough battle, close in the first half. It seemed like your team came on and just really played well, especially in the second half.
Yeah, they came out, they didn't have their quarterback. He was quarantined, so that got us kind of gave us a different wrinkle with their quarterback run game. We wasn't ready for that. We didn't know that their quarterback wasn't playing till late Friday afternoon, and they put an athlete back there that could run the football, and that bothered us a little bit early. I thought we adjusted well as the game went on to that. Offensively, we didn't play as good as we wanted to. We still had some pre-snap penalties. We turned the ball over once and gave them a short field. So some stuff we need to clean up. But overall, our kids kept playing and we found a way to win.
Well, talk about your offense a little bit more. Where do you think it is right now at this point in the season?
Well, really don't know. It's just it changes. We're trying to get a game plan in each week, and this week we kind of went back a little bit and did some different things. And early in the year when you lose your quarterback like we did with Riley, and then you got Maddox who's done an unbelievable job stepping up. But you look at it, this is Maddox's first time ever playing quarterback. He was supposed to start last year as a ninth grader. Ended up getting hurt the first game. So this is really the first 7 games he's ever played at quarterback, and he's going to grow into that position. I think that he's getting better. I think he's starting to understand more, and hopefully we can put more on his plate as we go forward. We got to be able to run the football. And I thought, last week, I think Traylon had 15 carries for like 71 yards, and Cedric had like 12 carries for 70-something yards. So we got to continue to do that, and then we got to make plays at wideout. We got to be able to catch the football when we get that opportunity, and then defensively, they just got to keep playing. I thought our kickoff team was better, is playing at a high level right now, and then we were able to make some extra points and a field goal.
Well, I was going to mention the kicking game. It did seem to certainly take a step forward and looked a lot better.
It did, and we talked about it earlier. They just need some confidence and some experience, and Jesse was able to learn from the Monticello game, and he came back and got better, and hopefully that will continue.
Okay, well, that was in the book, and that's certainly needed that win, and that's great. Helena West Helena, I guess that's the official name. They're supposed to be coming to town, and this is Thursday. We probably better emphasize that to all of our fans that we're talking about Thursday. We're doing this on a Wednesday, so we're talking about tomorrow, Thursday the 5th, 7 o'clock. Tell us a little bit about Helena right now.
You're going to see probably one of the best defensive linemen you've seen. He's special. I've been here for 21 years, and watching film, I've never seen anyone like him. He's 6'4", 335 pounds. He can run. They're not great. Their record shows that, but that one kid is very, very impressive, and it's been fun. We follow them on Film Trade, and when you watch him early in the year, you're like, well, man, maybe they're not playing anybody. Then week after week, he just shows up, and everybody in our conference talks about him, and he can go. He's going to be tough to block. We're going to try to double team him, and you got to know where he's at on the defensive side of the football. And offensively, they're a spread team. They like to throw it around a little bit, and they've struggled. I'm not going to sit here and say that they've struggled offensively, and they're down numbers. I think the corona has hurt them more than anybody else in our conferences for the number. They didn't have a junior high team. They didn't have a 7th grade team this year. So the numbers, their numbers are way down. And but you got to give them credit. They've kept competing, and a lot of teams might have shut it down, and Helena hasn't. You got to give a lot of credit to their coach and their football team.
Well, practice. You told us, I think, before the week of the Monticello game that wasn't the best practices your team had, and
right.
We talked about that. Apparently, it was a good bit better before the Hembree game. How's things going this week? Now?
We've had really, really good 2 days. It's a short week. That's always a concern. 2 years ago they came in here and they put it on us pretty good, but we came in Sunday night and and did a lot of stuff that we usually do on Monday, and then Monday and Tuesday had regular practices. So, I think our kids, learned a lesson from that. Hopefully, you just can't walk out there and expect to win, and you got to prepare each day. And I mean, we've done it. I thought we had one of the better days we've had in a long time yesterday, especially on the offensive side of the football. So, I'm excited to see where we're at. I mean, if we're improving, and hopefully we can get better in the passing game, and also keep running the football the way we're running it.
Okay. Well, again, let's remind everybody so there's no confusion. The game is Thursday at 7 o'clock. It's kickoff here. It's at home here at Jim Hurley Junior Stadium. And certainly, again, we want everybody that possibly can to be there, because you always want as good a crowd as you can have. We've been blessed with that all year. Our fans have stayed with the team, and even though all the health issues and everything, but we want everybody to show up that possibly can. And this is the final regular season game.
Right.
Without going into a whole lot of detail, and I know you still got to play this game, and that's one game at a time, but do you have any concept of how this is going to work into playoffs at this point?
We'll find out Saturday morning at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
They pushed it back. It was October 26th, and now they pushed it back to, they're going to send it out at 8 o'clock. Well, after 8 o'clock. Everybody has to have their stuff in by 8 o'clock Saturday morning. And I figure soon after that they'll send it to us, as teams across the state.
Okay, well, we will be going to the playoffs likely. I mean, it certainly appears we will. So we'll have more information on that once we have it. But Coach, we'll see you Thursday night. Good luck.
All right, thank you.